The dead-eyed smile of SJW Marvel. Here it comes to the MCU. Let's go.
Hello. Thanks I get. Hello. I started this gangster and it's the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello.
Hey, if you're new to the channel but enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button and join us. Alright, okay, it's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver, 25-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, electrifying, and elegant man, a great big Star Wars fan. How many more times are we going to have to explain it to these people before they actually learn? Now, here's the situation. Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige. I like Kevin Feige, I think. He forced this woman to smile in the new Captain Marvel trailer, so that was good. I think he just said, hey, look, every news article about Captain Marvel doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be unpleasant. It doesn't have to be combative. Could you just smile? Are you capable of smiling? This is the kind of smile that doesn't touch your eyes. This is, you'll see, it's like, but like the eyes are dead. You know what I mean? She's not looking at anything really. The lines under her eyes aren't. People smile. This is a fake smile. There is such a thing as a fake smile. Human beings can tell the difference between that and a genuine smile, because a genuine smile actually pushes up into the eyes and makes little lines under here deepen. The eyes squint a little bit. It's warm. It's something that happens naturally. It's involuntary, and it affects your entire face. This is just someone showing their teeth, baring their teeth at you, like a monkey. That's what monkeys do, right? Is that a sign of submission? I think it's a sign of submission in the ape kingdom, showing your teeth. I don't know, but not in the cat kingdom, not in the wild animal. Not like if a tiger bares his teeth at you, it's not a sign of submission at all. So, and in any case, we like Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige's doing some pretty good work, but listen, he can't stand up to the same pressure, the same social pressure and political pressure that the entire world, every industry in the world has to face right now. The human resources department of every single corporation, and it extends to entertainment. It's the tech industry, it's the video game industry, it's male-dominated industries, places where males hang out and are comfortable, toxic males, toxic masculinity. Those enclaves are targets. They are that's where these people are coming. We want to find those toxic male enclaves, and we want to drive those males out, and we want to just fill them with soy. We just want to fill them with soy-based nonsense until everyone changes. Until everyone is lisping at each other. That's what we want. We want a universal lisp. And so it didn't take long for Kevin Feige, who is producing incredibly successful and beloved and quite enjoyable MCU, Marvel Comics films. Marvel, the MCU had produced the Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America. They just rolling out film after film of, they were a little formulaic, but they were loved and they were raking it in. Now, this is going to be the turnaround right here. And I predicted that this would happen. And the reason why Captain Marvel is here now, and why she's coming out, why her movie is coming out, and why they're going to put all kinds of energy into it. I got a tip from somebody yesterday who said somebody I trusted saw the movie and said it was really good. All right, well, stop trusting them. That's the first thing. I'll have to see it to believe it, and I will go see it. But this is the entry point right here. This is the point in which SJW enters Marvel movies, the MCU. This is where it happens, and it's going to lead to Squirrel Girl. Do you understand? This is just the beginning. You're going to get Ms. Marvel, Muslim Supergirl with growing hands. That's coming up. That's coming from this, you guys. You're going to get gay Iceman. That's coming. That's all. I mean, poor Joseph. It's on its way. It's on its way because of this starting point here. They just needed one entry point. This is what SJWs do. They don't build anything. They wait till something is built and they come in and ruin it. Now, they've also trained themselves, and then society at large, anybody who agrees with them, to not need money. They think money is bad, money is evil. When you hear people actually saying, oh my God, all you care about is money and profit, the profit motive. That's all right. When you hear those people, mincing around, complaining about money, and how money is evil and wanting money, trying to earn money is a crime or a sin or something to be disgusted by. That is part of the plan. Part of the plan, because no money is coming from this kind of a situation. I think Captain Marvel is probably going to make money. It's probably going to do fine. I mean, I'm looking at Aquaman. Aquaman is nearing $1 billion, even though that isn't, as far as I know. I haven't heard any SJW nonsense about Aquaman. I think that movie just hit the right target. I mean, basically, they aimed a superhero movie at the ladies the right way. By the way, this is aimed at the ladies too. Do you understand? Captain Marvel is basically a misunderstanding of what is going to actually draw women, actual women, real women, not weirdos, to come out to see a superhero movie that are traditionally aimed at guys. For some reason, SJWs all are under the delusion that women want to look at other women. Women don't want to look at other women, despite what you see in social justice comics, despite what you see in The Last Jedi with just General Holdo and Leia exchanging warm, longing looks at each other like they're best friends forever. Women don't really, as it turns out, women don't really like each other that much. They just don't like each other that much. Not really. Not unless they're allies in some way. Really, if you see, in fact, if you see more than two women together, then it's probably witchcraft. That's what I'm saying. It's probably a coven, okay? And those people, I'm not even sure witches like each other. Women don't want to look at other women. They don't want to. You're going to guilt men into looking at this, and that's some men are going to. You're going to get a certain segment of far leftists to come out and see this movie. But if you really want women to go to a superhero movie, you give them a hot dude with no shirt on. All right, it's working. You got guys who are going to see Aquaman because Aquaman is a superhero movie and he's going to fight sharks and all that stuff, and it kind of looks Conan the Barbarian-esque. Jason Momoa is just, everyone likes Jason Momoa. But then you have that crossover appeal. I've talked to so many women who were just like, oh, that Jason Momoa, I'm going to see Aquaman. I can't believe women are going to see Aquaman. Women are like just without Jason Momoa, that sentence doesn't make any sense. Women going to see Aquaman. Anyone going to see Aquaman. 20 years ago, you would laugh. Now it's a thing. It's an actual thing. So that's how to make a movie that women actually want to see. You put a very pleasant-looking gentleman like Jason Momoa. You make him shirtless, and then you have a love story in there. I guess I'm sure there's a romance going on between him and Mara. And boom, you've got it. You've got crossover appeal. You've got a normal movie that people are going to go see. Now, this girl power stuff, is it going to work? I mean, in my opinion, it's not going to work, and it's going to also, and we'll see. I mean, this movie might do really well. They might pour all kinds of energy into it. But they're also going to use this as a way, as Kevin Feige is saying here, it's heading in a more diverse direction, to funnel all of the failed SJW characters that Marvel has acquired, that Marvel has basically built up over the past, 2014, past 4 or 5 years at this point. The ones that have failed in comics, the comics that get canceled that nobody likes, and yet they're releasing toy lines. They have Barbie doll lines. They at this point of like Squirrel Girl and America Chavez, these characters failed. They failed. Nobody wanted them. They were put out there. They were meant to change. I don't know. Change the readership somehow. Marvel Comics at one point, and they're doing it here with the movies too, they said, we know that we have a big readership. We have a big, loyal readership, but it's not the readership that we want. We'd rather have a diverse readership. Oh, right now we've got white males who have been supporting us. We've got, not even white males, just males. We've got males who are supporting us. Men have been buying our comics. Why aren't women buying our comics? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's what we want. We'd rather have women buying our comics than men. And so they kind of pursued this more diverse direction. This is what they're going to do here. And the end result is they're going to drive off all of the guys who think Iron Man is badass, who like Captain America, who love the Avengers. And they're going to wonder why this magical, Burger King Kids Club audience that they so desperately want to make themselves feel better does not magically appear. All right, so let's see what. By the way, Angry Video Game Nerd, great. This is a great website. I'm sorry, I run off at the mouth about this, but I feel strongly about this. This is when we say get woke, go broke. It happens every single time. We're gonna watch this happen, but they don't care because they're not really the people who are pushing this. As I said, they think money is gross and icky. They're not worried about money. They're worried about a religion. They're worried about the religion of diversity and inclusion and all of their weirdness. It is basically just some sort of like hierarchy of marginalization and victimization, and who has it worst in society. They group people by by skin color, by gender, by personal affliction, and then they just sort of assign some sort of like protected status to these blocks of people. It really is strange. That's what they care about. They care about getting that across. Yeah. All right, so if you were satisfied with the Marvel Cinematic Universe being passably entertaining schlock with root-worthy heroes and storylines that, if not captivating, at least perfunctory, have done their job in conveying the core message of the characters and their plight, and from the world of paperback comic books into the realm of live action, then prepare to have that satisfaction swept out from underneath you, because that's all about to change. That's right. So here's Kevin Feige, who is being asked. Here's his quote. I guess this was in Variety on a podcast. Will Marvel be veering into a direction filled with diversity? Kevin Feige stated, yes, absolutely. Sometimes people have asked very directly, is Black Panther a one-off? See, they use this. Black Panther. Now, Black Panther is a character who has been around. Black Panther has been around since 1965. 66 maybe. He was in early Stan Lee and Jack Kirby issues of Fantastic Four. Black Panther has been around for 50 years and has acquired quite a fan base. He is a legit Marvel character. He was invented by the King, both Kings, Stan and Jack, of Marvel Comics, and has all kinds of legitimacy. And not only that, the fantasy world of Black Panther is also legit. The idea of this amazing, high-tech, super civilized, advanced African nation that Black Panther is the king of, that's a great fantasy. That's a great escapist fantasy, and so it works. So it's a real Marvel character, and obviously, Black Panther himself proves that Marvel Comics has always been diverse. Always been diverse. Created by two white Jewish guys. Two Jewish guys from New York, by the way. It wasn't necessary to pick someone specifically with the same skin color as Black Panther to create and write Black Panther. No, good writers, good creators can actually do that just fine. I mean, just get somebody who is able to write, somebody who's able to empathize, someone who's able to imagine actual characters and characters that even they can't relate to on surface level. By the way, SJWs, they can only relate to people for surface level traits. You don't need to do that. Relate to people's hearts. Try to understand what part of you might understand the Black Panther. Try to understand what part of you might relate to Doctor Doom. That's what being a creative person is. It's about inhabiting these characters, empathizing with them. SJWs hired, the SJWs at Marvel have only been hiring black creators to work on black characters. It's like, hey, we're going to do a new Black Panther series at this point, so let's go find people of color to come in and do it deliberately. I can't imagine that doesn't insult the creative people that are being hired. You're black, you can work on black characters. It's insane. It is a form of what Jim Crow? It is. It's oh god. It's so racist and gross. And obviously, these are white people at Marvel Comics that are actually doing this, that are assigning, that are delegating these jobs based on surface level traits. You're gay, so you can write a gay Iceman. How's that? Because you're gay, so that's just Well, it's insulting. It's insulting, and by the way, it very rarely works out. It doesn't work out. A good creator can write anything. A good creative person can write absolutely any character and do it quite convincingly. All right, so in terms of inclusion, representation, and the answer is no. That's just the beginning. That it worked out as well as it worked out just encourages to head in that direction that we were going to head in anyway. All right, so they were going to do it. In other words, it's interesting. Kevin Feige says we were going to be diverse and inclusive. That's their word for we're going to jam left-wing ideology right up your asses, whether it works or not. I mean, that's an admission right there. We didn't care. We're not doing this for the money. If Black Panther had flopped on its face and lost money for the studio, would they have said, "Whoa, maybe we should slow down with the diverse characters," which isn't. Again, it's insulting anyway. Black Panther is a real Marvel character. He's not America Chavez. He's not any of these other, like Ms. Marvel, any of these new characters that were created that just don't have heart and soul. Black Panther has heart and soul. He belongs in the MCU. Of course that character is going to work. And so this is a false premise to begin with. But what it does expose is the fact that they were going to do it no matter what. This isn't about money. This isn't about money. If it fails, if it succeeds, we're still going to do it. Why? Ideology. That is why. You look at the film and the experience of the film, it was incredible. That movie obviously would not have been what it was if everyone was sitting around the table looking like me or you, and that's actually true for all of the movies. That's incredibly strange because everyone who created Black Panther looks like you and me. Okay? So that's a weird attitude. It's a very weird attitude. It can't be about skin color. It can't be about these things. It doesn't need to be. All right, so as Marvel Studios has grown and as our creative team has grown, it's the same thing. It's almost half men, half women now. Yeah, you're all half men, half women as individuals. We try to grow and promote in-house. Almost everybody that works around me has worked here for many, many years, and people are going on to produce some of our next films. Came in below people producing the films now. When you have diverse voices, I can't take it. Diverse voices. The way they talk is so weird. I mean, they're talking about they're talking about their victim hierarchies. I mean, that's all they're talking about. It's a nice word. They go, "Oh, what do you mean diverse voices? That sounds lovely. Don't you care about having different people? Diversity. Why don't you like the idea of people being diverse?" But it isn't. It's not equality. It's just a weird ranking system of oppressed classes. It is the hierarchy of marginalization. It's inherently racist. It's sexist. And not only that, but it does require enforcement. This is enforced, okay? It's you have to jam this politically correct dogma up the butt of people who just I don't know, they find it misplaced, they find it weird, because they are not members of this weird religion called social justice warriorism. All right, so you get better stories. This isn't true. You get more exciting stories. That also doesn't follow. This doesn't follow. And you get more surprising stories. People are always surprised if they get any story at all from SJWs. And that is something very, very clear to us. Well, that is delusional. Your clarity is delusion. Your clarity is delusion, sir. That's right. Get woke, go broke. Okay, so I mean, anyone objectively could look at Marvel Comics and see what they've done to their own brand over the past 4 years with diversity. Their stories are not as good. The comic books have been miserably drawn. The ones that are focused on diversity. The comics the stories aren't interesting. They're strange. They're odd. They're kind of off-putting, and yeah, it's failing. It's failing. So I think Marvel's entire idea is, it's not working in the comics. Well, maybe comic book fans are just racist, sexist, bigots. They're about to find out the entire world is, as they would presume, racist, sexist, anti, whatever, LGBT bigots. People just don't want this. People just don't want this. They don't want it. So, good. Very good. 2019 is going to be a fun year. We're going to find out first of all, we're going to see how Captain Marvel does. If it's a good movie, I guess we're gonna be impressed by how well the box office does. We're gonna see how they use Captain Marvel to defeat Thanos in Avengers Endgame. We're gonna hear all about that, and then we're gonna find out what exactly he means by pushing diversity in the MCU. What follows? Chris Evans has left as Captain America, so it sounds to me like the Avengers is going to be either they're going to recast Captain America, or Falcon is going to become the first black Captain America. They're going to do all kinds of weird stuff, and it's going to be fun to watch this stuff all go down. This same lesson has to be taught over and over and over again. Social justice doesn't sell. It doesn't sell. And that's why these people, aren't even looking for that as a measure of success. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? Okay, cool. I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. Talk to you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the Laughing Man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.